Hello. Okay, so this box is already open, but that's okay. This is another unboxing of another game, and this one I got from EB Games. They did an insane sale on all their stuff, and so I got this game that's normally $250 for $85, and that was awesome. But when I received it, I got really worried because the box looked too small, and I opened it up. And sure enough, it wasn't the game, it was the expansion. So I took it back to the store and showed them. And then when I showed it to them, I was like, oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. It's not the expansion, it's the game I bought. I'm an idiot. And they said, yes, you are. And then we all laughed. And I brought my game back home again so that now I can do the unboxing. So here it is. Opening the lid. And it is HeroQuest. And it had already been marked down to $200. HeroQuest. But this sale, they call it, what do they call it? Crazy Monday or something. Marked it down to $85. And I was like, I've had my eye on this one for ages, but I've heard good and bad things about it. And I was just like, I'm not, $200 is a lot, just at a impulse buy. But $85, not so much. So that's very exciting. And this plastic is actually thicker than normal, so very carefully going to make a little cut. There we go. And then I can rip it all off. Yeah, that's satisfying. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is a, what do you call it? A reprint or a re-implementation or a re-release of a very popular game from like the 80s. And it's very Dungeons and Dragons inspired. But it's much more of a board game than a tabletop game, as far as I know. And you can see you've got all of your D&D style characters. Nice, good quality box. And what's the first thing we have here? A big, like a sleeve. This must be all the miniatures. And there they are, heaps and dice. So let's have a look at the miniatures that come with this game. Two trays worth or just one? But has a lot of grip to it, that one. Alright. There we go. Is it? Nope. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, here's like, this looks like the big boss demon. He's neat. Okay. And the red ones are your 4 playable characters that you can choose from. So you've got like a barbarian who is very muscular, and I see pointy ears. Right, that must be an elf, ranger maybe, and of course a dwarf with his big old axe. Very nice. A good sculpting, and some sort of wizard, a young wizard. Not the traditional old wizard, but a young one, which is good. Alright, ready to go. Put those things back where they belong. Each spot. There we go. And then there's lots of monsters. What do we got? Some dark green monsters. It'll be hard to see on the camera, I'm guessing. No, not too bad. There they are. What are these things? That's like an orc woman, maybe? And another orc woman. And this looks like a good old-fashioned necromancer. Yep, there's his skull face. And here's what looks like an orc man. Very cool. I'm liking the sculpts. Very nice. Ooh, a goblin. A goblin lady. Kind of like Santa's elves, but evil. And of course, skeletons, animated skeletons, a mainstay. Here's another orc man. Of the, is this more skeletons? Yeah. Oh no, that's more of a mummy. Okay, a couple of mummies. And what's this one? This is more of a zombie. So we got skeletons, mummies, zombies, orcs, goblins. This is some sort of demon warlord dude. There's like 4 of those. And a terrifying fishman monster. All right, very cool. And dice. Red ones, white ones, with a lot of cool symbols. Very clear iconography. I like it a lot. All right, so we'll put that there. There's no second layer. And then what do we have here? Punch boards, of course. Can I get those out? Maybe. They're a bit stuck in there, that's fine. Hard work. Punch boards. Here, so you can see the excitement of unwrapping punch boards. And other things. I think that's the game. There's a game sleeve. What do you call it? A DM screen there. So, which gives me some pause, a little bit of concern, because it's 2 to 5 players this game, and maybe you have to have like one player play as the dungeon master, which it looks like, which is fine. But I prefer fully cooperative games. But you know, this is an old game, reimagined and brought to life in the new world. Quest book. Oh, cool. Look, it's got all the dungeon maps. There's the game system, all the rules I'm going to have to read. That will be fun. And that's actually a punch board. Okay, so that's got some tokens. There's more here. I'm not done yet. What else have we got? This looks like a very largish board. Boom. And there's several expansions for this game you can get as well. So if you get bored, oh cool. So it's sort of just a big generic dungeon that you can put things, fur it out with stuff so it looks better. All right, what is this? This looks like another sleeve. Is it more miniatures? You betcha. But these are the ones that you use to sort of decorate your dungeons with. How cool is that? Games don't usually have this. Okay, there's your good old-fashioned doorway. Oh, that's nice. Lots of doors. Can you see it in the picture? Yep, lots. A bookcase. Because what dungeon is complete without a well-stocked library? And a fireplace. Oh, wow, these are so cool. We don't usually get games. Oh, treasure chests. I wonder if there's going to be some mimics in there. Rats. Is that like an individual sculpted rat? If I can get it out, that's really cool. Oh, come on. You can do it, rat. It is. It's a little rat. That's rat-tastic. There's 4 of those rats that I can see. Is there another layer of these, or is that all? So that's what you get. Alright, so then there's a whole big deck of cards. When I put something down over here, without really getting a good look at it, it was the, well, maybe I didn't. Okay, we'll just get the cards, if I can. Sometimes I try to preserve these little ribbons, but those ones are just on there too good. So we got lots and lots of artifact. Ooh, this is a big, lots of words. That's good. Gem, treasure, lots of treasure, gold, hazard. What is it? Ooh, some of the treasures are hazards. I like that. Oh, this game is so fun. Just wander around the dungeon and collect treasure. And then spells. Water spell, fire spell, dread spell, command. Cool. Rust. There's lots of dread spells. Battle axe. That looks like a weapon. Equipment. Broadsword, chainmail, crossbow, dagger, hand axe, helmet. Holy water. Longsword, plate mail, potion of speed. Ooh, is that a potion then? No, it's still equipment. Shield. Oh man, they're so cool. Fortune and What is it? Artifact, Fortune's Longsword. So some of these stop being equipment and start being artifacts, Boren's armor artifacts, which is just, magical, more powerful equipment. And some cards for the monsters. The Dread Warrior, Abomination, Gargoyle, Goblin, Mummy, Orc, Skeleton, Zombie, Barbarian, Dwarf. Those are your actual characters. Elf and Wizard. And then some handy player guides so that you can not have to open up the rule book every time you forget the order of play, which is good. And what are these things? It's a sprue with some bones. Some very small little cool components. And here are some character sheets so that you can, as you play the game, you can give your character a name and give them attributes and give them more, stuff so they can get upgraded. And I suppose I should show you this here table. That's fun. And as you can see, there's more bits and pieces. A torture rack. Every good dungeon should have one of those. Is that showing up? There it is. And that's it. So that's what you get in the base set of HeroQuest game system. It's super cool. I actually can't wait to play it. I've had my eyes on this one for a long time. The original game is a bit before my time, so I didn't even know about it until they re-released it. So I'm going to put this video up. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and that little bell button so that you can be notified when I put up a new video. And leave a comment below if you want to tell me how great my videos are, or if you just want me to do a bit more or show something in a bit more detail. Any suggestions are always welcome. And as always, if you want to hear my review of this game after we've had a chance to play it eventually, we will put it up on our podcast, hotgamemagnet.com, where you can see all of our reviews of the games that we play and love. Until next time, it's that time of year, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll be having, our end of year wrap-up podcast coming up pretty soon as well, so that'll be worth checking out.